So here we are then, last ride on the MVP. It actually goes back tomorrow. I'm actually going to miss it. I quite like this thing. I know that when you tell anyone it's Chinese, they go, Chinese. But then people used to do that back in the 70s and 80s with Japanese stuff. All the 70s really. With Japanese stuff, and they go, Japanese bike. Yeah, died in the war, British bike riders. We go, Jack crap is going to blow itself to pieces. And that's what people do with Chinese stuff. Which, to be fair, a lot of their 1C5s and stuff have been quite awful. But over the last few years, their bikes have got better and better. And this is kind of the biggest thing they've done. And it isn't half bad. The spec you get for your money is pretty damn good. It's a proper power cruiser. It's got close on 100 horsepower. It's got reasonable torque. It's got a big fat back wheel. It's also got a completely non-existent back mudguard, as they all have these days. But it looks the part, and it rides alright. It's a bit of a nightmare down my very rutted kart track where the big wheel picks up everything. But then they all do that, don't they? Big wheels do that. It's got radial brakes. It's got all sorts of stuff. It's just quite a cool bike. It really is. I'm quite impressed with it. And for the money, so these are what, 9,499. The equivalent, the biggest equivalent I suppose to it really is the Ducati Diavel. I think that's a lot of styling based around that, and they're 25 grand. So you could almost have 3 of these for a Diavel, which in anybody's book, that's a hell of a lot of motorcycle. So yeah, I'm taking it back now. Just done my last big loop round, and then I've got to do the dreadful thing of washing it. I hate washing motorcycles. Why do you think I've got a matte blacker that I use most of the time? But that aside, that's not a bad old bus. If most GB decided they wanted me to ride one all summer, I wouldn't complain about it overly.